time to introduce her to you, all right? Actually, she's a teacher, but she becomes my assistant in free time. She helps me to show you the weaving process and the colors, of course. This is much older than making carpets, first of all. In time and history, making colors is, and making design is all older than making carpets. Everything began with the men living in the caves. They used to paint the walls using some minerals, but in history, not only the minerals or the plants, sometimes the animals were used to make colors. Like in Romans' time, the purple was one of the most difficult colors to obtain because it belonged to the Caesars, to the royal family in Romans' time, and the purple was obtained from some kind of the seashells. They were avoiding snails and making purple out of that. Or today, there's another very common source used for red, cochineal. Have you heard about it? It's an insect living in a cactus. A lot of this insect is used for red, which gives the red color of the lady's lipstick, as far as I know.
Wow.
It is an expensive source. It's a quite expensive source for us. And the geography determines everything. The climate determines everything. We have, in this place, an alternative way, cheaper and easier way for red. It's this. Look, let me show it to you. Madder. Madder root or red root or madder root. Can you see the red on the cross-section here? Different shades of red, like pink and orange, maybe sometimes the burgundy, can be obtained from this root. Like rose madder, M-A-D-D-E-R, right? How about this? You ladies use it for cooking and sage. Sage, great. Congratulations, this is sage. We also make tea with this. And there's a certain color, the name is given by the sage. What is it?
Green. Yeah.
Remember? That's what
the color comes from that. The color comes from that.
Yeah, the green. Green shade. How about this?
Oh, walnut.
Walnut. Shells of walnuts, right? Oh, yeah. Right, for like these colors, darker colors, brown, black, and that's what colors, from walnut shells. This is oak apple, or the gold. They call it like gold. I'm not sure if you have the same in your country. But this is, I think you haven't seen the country. I'm sorry?
Acorn.
They're very good. This is acorn, right?
Yeah.
Very good. But the size of the acorn is big. Acorn is for earth tones, earth colors. And if you ever go to Eastern Turkey, you find that people make yellow from onion skin in the east. But in Central Turkey, they use an expensive source for making yellow. What is it? Saffron, exactly. But here, they use a completely different plant for making yellow. It's this. Who's going to tell me what this is? Mushroom? No.
No,
Well, this is one of
smell
them.
it?
Smell it. This is one of the most harmful plants in the world and killed a lot of people up to now. Great.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
I could smoke it about 4 years ago. It still smells wonderful to me. You know, nice.
So,
Great.
I knew there had to be a use for it. Yeah, a proper use.
Yellow for
Color.
Yeah.
Finally, make your cameras ready now once again. Finally, we will see how to make blue from indigo.
I love blue.
That requires a different process. Let's see the initial color of blue first. It is not blue yet, am I right?
Right.
See, it's a kind of yellow screen. Start taking it. Start taking the picture. Wait, a video, wait. Look, it's turning now, it's changing, it's turning into green first, and then in a few minutes it is going to turn into blue like this.
Oh, oxygen.
Because of what?
Oxidizer?
Well, would you believe me if I told you that she says abracadabra, hocus pocus for color changing? You wouldn't believe me, thank you. It's oxygen, of course, it oxidizes in the air. Indigo is the name of the plant used here. Listen, the same technique they use for blue jeans. They write indigo blue on the jeans. That's what it is, exactly. Indigo blue, that's where it comes from. And the difficulty of the process is that no matter how many times she tries to get the same color from the same plant every time, it wouldn't work. She can't do that. But in this case, if sometimes the amount of the wool that she makes is not enough to make all the carpet, right? Then she's using similar shades of the same color to complete the carpet. This effect can often be seen in every handmade carpet, and it's not a mistake, it's a part of the art. Right. Before we continue, is there anybody who would like to change hair colors or the t-shirts? She's going to help you.
Put my
first.
jeans in there.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.